Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Brian Custer, and our new podcast partner is Athletic Greens. I started taking Athletic Greens because I wanted more energy, and I gotta say, I really love it. Athletic Greens, it doesn't taste like it's super healthy. It has that really mild kind of tropical taste, and I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. So, what is Athletic Greens? But I'm gonna tell you one delicious scoop of AG1, and you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help start your day right. And it contains less than 1 gram of sugar. There are no GMOs and no nasty chemicals or artificial anything at all, while still tasting good. And it supports better sleep quality, recovery time, and also supports your mental clarity and alertness. AG1 is a small micro habit of big benefits, and it's the one thing you can do every single day to take care of yourself. And it's lifestyle friendly. So whether you eat keto, paleo, you're vegan, you're dairy free, or gluten free, and it costs you less than $3 a day. And additionally, for every purchase, AG1 is donating to organizations to help get nutritious foods to kids in need. In fact, No Kid Hungry here in the U.S., well, in 2020, Athletic Greens donated $1.2 million to kids. Now, look, we're going to make this thing simple because Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you've got to do is go to athleticgreens.com/laststand. Again, athleticgreens.com/laststand. Take ownership of your health and get yourself Athletic Greens.
It's The Last Stand, and here is your host, Brian Custer.
That's right, it is The Last Stand, where we bring you the biggest names in the sport. And joining me today is a man, when you talk about the 130-pound division, one of the rising stars of that division. He's unbeaten. He's known as PrimeTime. Chris Colbert, back with us on The Last Stand.
Yes,
What's up, my guy?
What's up, my boy? Thank you for having me.
Great to have you on. So, listen, now you got this fight. It was supposed to be for the world title fight.
And now they saying some eliminated. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
How is going to be an eliminated if I already had the shot at the title? But it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm blessed to still have a fight, Usually when a champion or opponent from a champion thing pull out, you don't get the fight. It just get postponed. I'm thankful to my team, Al Heyman and them, PBC, Showtime, for making sure that I still got an opponent. Thankful to the guy I'm fighting, what's his name?
Hector
Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
Thankful to him and his team for even stepping up to take this big risk. And we got to just roll the punches and keep it going.
Were you disappointed, hurt? I mean,
I was a little disappointed.
you were a phenom. For people who know you, you're a boxing phenom. I mean, and you've been wanting to be world champion a long time.
Yeah,
and to have
that's
it
the
taken
dream.
away, 2 weeks before the fight, that's got to be.
Yeah, that's tough. But like I said, God put obstacles in your way sometimes. You just got to overcome them, and this is one of them. Maybe everything happened for a reason. Maybe I wasn't going to show out the way I should have showed out. I was going to win, but maybe I wasn't going to show out. Like, so it is what it is. Like I said, you got to roll with the punches and just get over this obstacle God putting in the way.
So when we see you fight on Saturday, what's the statement I guess you're trying to make?
I'm that guy. Don't play with me. Stop all that. He not dangerous shit. It's irrelevant. Stop talking about that. Y'all see what I do to unbeaten fighters? I think every unbeaten fighter I done fought, I done dropped them or hurt them or stopped them. Yeah, that's true. Yes, I did. But all that unbeaten and power shit, I want them to. That don't mean nothing to me. That don't scare me.
When you have the kind of upbringing you've had where so much attention was on you and people said, yeah, this kid's going to be special. What kind of pressure comes with that?
But the thing is, people didn't say that when I was young. Like, they always used to say, don't do this, stay in school. You need school, boxing ain't going to work. So it just gave me more motivation to know, like, yeah, this is it. This is it. I'm gonna go out there and show the world that this is what I'm meant to do. I didn't chose this. This shit chose me.
When you look at the 130-pound division,
Where do you see Chris Colbert?
I don't really get into it, to be honest. I don't really care what they say. They can have me as the last one on the list. As long as I know I'm that guy, my son know I'm that guy, I got verification from Deion Sanders saying I'm that guy, my team know I'm that guy, my mother know I'm that guy, I'm good.
People look at Shakur, Valdez. I mean, it was really a really good fight. What do you think about that fight, and do you see them at the top of the division?
If they want to say they're the top of the division, they can have it. Go ahead. At the end of the day, I know what I get paid. I know what I get paid. The numbers don't lie. You see my numbers on Showtime too. So it is what it is, and definitely I want that fight. Of course, I want the biggest fights in the world. I want to fight the best. I want to create a legacy where I lead this sport. They be like, this guy was a great man, but he happened to box. But he was that guy.
What do you think about that fight, Valdez and
Shakur going dog walking.
Think so?
Yeah. I think Oscar Valdez is weak to me.
Tell me why.
I don't see nothing special in him. Never did.
What makes Shakur special?
Shakur he's very, very talented. Like, he got the distance. Only thing he don't got is the power. I don't know if he have the dog. But he's definitely a special kid though. Shout out to him and his team. Keep doing his thing. Wish him the best on this fight coming up he got. And in the future we're gonna get it rocking.
Yeah, I think it's funny. You guys had a little back and forth on
It's not no back and forth. He's just a sucker. I don't fuck with boxers. Period. Yeah. They be suckers. They want to laugh in your face. Then next thing you know, you check YouTube. They talking about you on interview. So that's why I don't fuck with them at all. Only person I mess with is Danny Garcia, Tony Harrison, and Erickson Lubin. That's it. The rest of them, they just what's up and that's it.
One thing I like about you is how, aside from boxing, you've also set up your life. And to be a young guy, you've done a great job on the outside.
I'm still setting up my life. I ain't set it up fully where I could just relax and only fight one time a year. But I'm still working on setting up my life. But it's to come with the territory. I'm only 25 years old, so I want to be out of here by 32, and I'm gonna be great. I promise you. And when I leave, I ain't gonna never see me back. Don't even call me to commentate, because I might not come. For real.
Do you get a kick out of now fighters look at you and they say, well, I don't even know if he really likes boxing anymore. He's got all these other things. I see him on social media doing this and that.
I ain't making life-changing money where I could be like, oh, okay, I'm good for the rest of my life off this boxing shit yet. So my hunger's still there. I'm still working. If that's the case, I would just be taking these fights lightly. I got the skills to beat these guys. They ain't got the skills to beat me. They might work hard, but my skills can take me far. The extra work and extra mile that I put in is just to dominate, not to make sure it's not even close. It don't even look like it was a fight.
When you look at your division, do you say, look, I need to be a champion at 130, and then looking up at 135, because it seems like the big money fights at 135 with Garcia and those guys.
I'm definitely going to get this belt at 130 and then move up to 135. I don't know when, but I'm definitely going to move up to 35 and snatch me a belt.
Yeah, that's where you ultimately see Chris Colbert.
I'm basically just going to keep robbing the bank. I'm going to rob the bank, still take their titles. Only thing I ain't robbing them with a gun. I'm going to beat their ass with my hands and take their belt.
What makes Chris Colbert special?
Everything. Name one thing that I don't have, and I can tell you.
Okay, boxing skills, right?
Got it.
Power?
Charisma, got it.
Yeah.
They say I don't got power. I show you I got the power. One punch knockout fight and fight. I stopping big punches, standing there and banging with them. What else I don't have? I got the style, I got the flair, I could talk professional when it's needed. I could talk, I could bring out that hood when it's needed. Everything I got.
Talk to me about when you made the flip to PrimeTime. How did that come about?
Deion Sanders was really always my ultimate favorite athlete. So like, and the name Little Beehive was just like dragging on. I'm like holding on to somebody else's legacy, you feel me? And he's in the sport. Deion Sanders not in the sport. He don't barely know nothing about boxing. Only thing he knows is only one PrimeTime in the sport, and that's me. And so when I decided to change my name, it was just like a perfect fit. Like a missing piece to the puzzle, and I found it. Now it's here, look, PrimeTime Chicken, PrimeTime this, PrimeTime that.
That PrimeTime Chicken in New Jersey, right?
Yes, sir.
Let the people know where it is.
185 Palisade Avenue, Garfield, New Jersey. Make sure y'all check it out.
And what made you start a chicken?
To be honest, it was just like, we making money, the bank don't make money for you, so like, me leaving my money in the bank is doing what? Nothing. So scared money don't make no money. Let's try to make some more money.
You also go into fights with causes. You know, you have different hair color. When did that start, and what made you want to do that?
I just really wanted to know. I don't remember when it started, but I just really wanted to let the people out there that's suffering, they having their own fight with their life. Because this is not the only fights that's going on in life. There's many more fights out there that's going on. I just wanted to show the world that they got people out here that's rooting with them, that's fighting for them, and I'm one of them. I want to put a smile on other people's face, not by just only giving them things, but just to giving them that acknowledgement on TV and things like that. So.
Well, you know, people who come on the show, we always let others who watch submit questions. We got a number of them, so let's get right to them. This first one comes from Renee from Twitter. He says, if you become champ soon, how active do you plan on being on an annual basis?
Not that active. If the bags is big, I'm lying. Maybe we could fight about like 2 times a year every year.
Okay.
And until I'm 35, 35 stretching it.
Right, you said 32.
30, I really want to retire at 30, but I'm going to push to 32 if my body, whenever my body telling me to go, I'm going.
And why did you pick 30, 32? Was it because
I just don't want to be boxing for long. This ain't a fun sport to do. This ain't it's not even a sport. Sports you play, you don't play this. There's 2 gladiators in the ring fighting for your life. You could die in this ring. We done seen it happen, so I ain't trying to be here for too long and taking unnecessary punishment at an old age. Nah, I want to be able to hang out with my kids, talk to my kids, and have fun with my kids.
Got it. Buddy from Twitter says, if you don't care about belts, will you fight Oshaki Foster after this fight?
Oshaki Foster's a no name for me. Like, he keep calling my name out, like, you fighting in Mexico. He's fighting in Mexico. Nobody don't know him. What recognition I'm getting? I'm trying to create a legacy, not build my record off of fighting bums.
Next one from Twitter says, what hair color are you rocking for this fight?
I'm rocking this blue for autism.
Autism. I love it. Deuce from Twitter asks, if you could headline a card at any venue or any arena, what would your dream venue be?
Barclays Center.
Well, you've already done that.
Yeah, but I ain't headline though.
Oh, headline.
I got a headline, Barclays Center.
Got it. Next one from Twitter says, are you going to ask your promoter to allow you to cross the street and fight Shakur?
Yeah, of course we want that fight to happen. It's just a matter of time and the right time and the right place and the right money. That's all it is.
Mm-hmm. You definitely see that fight happening.
Yeah, 100%. Before I retire.
Miguel here from Twitter asks, is Gervonta Davis the biggest fight for you?
At 130, yes, right now. Them 2 is the biggest fights for me, yes.
You could see yourself fighting?
Yeah, but not at 30, at 35.
35.
Yeah.
And that would be something to see you at 135 with all, Haney. There's a number of big name guys in that division. Mm-hmm. And you see yourself right in the
100%.
mix. Wow.
Skills pay the bills, not power.
Yeah. Lastly, for the people who'll be watching this, man, talk to me about what makes Chris Colbert unique. Because there've been some great fighters out of Brooklyn.
First of all, what makes me unique is my middle name is unique. That's my government middle name.
Really?
To be honest.
Is unique.
Check my birth certificate. My name is Christopher Unique Keon Colbert. That's my government name.
How about that?
So I was born unique. It's not something where I just call myself this. I was born this way, so that's what makes me unique.
Yeah. There've been a lot of great fighters that come out of Brooklyn. What makes you want to be one of the special ones, you think? Once it's all said and done.
I already think I'm that special one, to be honest. It just, in time will tell.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And we will see you in a world title fight by the end of the year?
Yes, sir.
Did they guarantee you, has the PBC guaranteed you that the title fight will be next?
Right after this.
That's what we do here on The Last Stand. We bring you the biggest names in the sport, and at 130, this young man right here.
What's my name?
PrimeTime is right there at the top.
That's what Dion said. He said, you know, I don't really like saying the name PrimeTime because I thought there was only one until I seen his boxing skills, his finesse, his swag, and I firmly agree. His name is PrimeTime.
That's Chris Colbert. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you again next week.